Well, I'm deadheading my beautiful irises here at my garden. This is Nancy from NatureWorks, and I'm here in my home garden in Middletown trying to shoot a few videos to teach you guys some stuff. A couple of things about this patch. I'm going to get a lot of questions about this. This is spots on the bearded iris foliage. That's bacterial leaf spot. Nothing to worry about. Happens every year. It really happens in a year like this where we had a lot of rain. In about a month, we'll be cutting all the foliage back on the bearded irises, doing some division. So just keep them cleaned up and you'll be fine. But what I really wanted to show you was what's going on with this bronze fennel. And you know at NatureWorks we raise a lot of butterflies and we raise a lot of monarchs. But about 3 weeks ago, I saw an eastern black swallowtail fly in and land on this plant, and it laid eggs. And I actually saw the eggs, little tiny white dots. And I kept looking and looking, and I didn't see anything. And then all of a sudden, they hatched. There's about 10 or 11 of these caterpillars on here. And these are all going to become eastern black swallowtail butterflies. So there's some there. There's some there, there's some there. So this is one of the larval food plants of this particular butterfly. Just like milkweed and all forms of Asclepias are the larval food plants of the monarch, fennel, dill, parsley, they're all Queen Anne's lace, carrots are all the larval food plant of the eastern black swallowtail. And the eastern black swallowtail usually comes a little bit before the monarchs. So if you have any of the plants in that family, or you don't understand what larval food plants are, go to the NatureWorks page and learn about the butterfly larval food plants, and then look really closely, because it's really hard to believe that these guys are going to turn into a beautiful caterpillar, but they are. So when they do hatch, we'll definitely be telling you about it, and it's really exciting. If you wanted to try doing it inside, you can actually cut a stalk, put it in a glass of water, and then you'd have to continue to feed it fennel, because it's going to chew through this amount of fennel in a couple of days. And then eventually it's going to metamorphosize and turn into a chrysalis, which for eastern black swallowtail, the chrysalis looks like a little dead stick. So you wouldn't really notice it. And then after it stays in that form for a while, it will be born into a butterfly. So people do bring these in the house and watch them. We certainly bring them into NatureWorks and watch them. But here at my house, I basically leave them all out in the garden. And some of them make it, some of them don't. But I know if in my house, I wouldn't have the time to really pay attention to them. At work, we have a dedicated staff that changes the larval food plants and cleans the cages. So watch carefully on your fennel, your dill, your parsley, and watch for the eggs and the caterpillars and eventually the butterflies to come to your garden. It's a little magical world out here. This is Nancy from NatureWorks saying, see you at the garden center. Bye.